Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Paul Blackburn. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And now it's 1-2. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Slides for the stop.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind it.
He's got it. 2 away. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. Shohei on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. And another ball. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Ohtani, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming up to hit. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in San Diego and on the hill, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
To third. Guerrero the toss to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Ha-Sung Kim.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see How they try to work him right here.
Well, that's
just missed. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. The pitch. The punch out there, 2 away now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. Hard hit left side. On the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Adam Duvall at the plate.
Adam Duvall.
The 2-1. Duvall, a swing and a deep drive. Left field. That's back. And forget it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
James Outman now at the plate. The 1-1. And downstairs.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Left-hand hitter waits. Wouldn't chase that time.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
3-1 now.
Yeah.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now a chance for Darin Hoffman. Walker gets under it. 2 down.
Batting it, the catcher, Dalton.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. And a foul ball. Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's back. Caught just shy of the wall. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Petco Park, bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that skips in the dirt.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Hoffman on to first. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Jordan Walker, the next up for the Padres. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Line to left. Gets down. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
One down. Here's Machado. Grounder might be 2. Flips for 1. On to Freddie. Double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Josue De Paula.
Josue De Paula.
The pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
1 out, bases empty. Well struck, right field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He circles the bases. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here's Mookie now. Late with the swing there. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Man at second with 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Next offered in there for a strike.
1 ball,
now 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Betts, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's outside, and it's 2 and 2. At the belt and fires. And another ball. Man at second. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second, and that's 2. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Triston Casas.
The first baseman, Triston Casas.
That's down and in. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. Had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next for the Padres, Ethan Salas. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Padres trailing by 2 here in the last half of the third. Popped up right side. Hoffman pulls it in on the run.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Dylan Carlson.
This is Dylan Carlson. And he deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Man at first, 1 away. To the right side. And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. That to right. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next is the Padres. The designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts.
So first and second with 2 outs. It's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And the right-hander deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Casas over at second. Carlson on at first with 2 down. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. Two outs. This to third. Guerrero zips it to first. That ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Adam Duvall. And the righty deals. And another ball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two. That one missed.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
At the plate, James Outman. Just off the outside edge. And it's 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. This one in the air. Brings it in. And there's one away.
The batter, the second baseman, Darin Hoffman.
Digging in, Darin Hoffman. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're...
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He made him pay for that one. His second homer this series, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. And here is Dalton rushing. The 1-1. Foul ball there. Left-hand batter waits.
2 balls.
Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Brad Keller getting ready to go. Matz getting cranked up as well. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And another ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Bottom of the 4th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
That one ripped. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So man aboard, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Steps on first for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Outside low, 2-1. And there's a ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fought off foul. And the pitch. Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It's softly on the ground left side. Rolls across the diamond. Machado is out. And that is that. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 4-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Brad Keller.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here's Mookie Betts now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And Mookie takes.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And a pitch. That one missing inside. Kicks and deals. In the air, out towards left center. One down.
The batter, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Right-handed reliever. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Up and in. Ball 2. A big swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
That misses the zone. 2-1. That one in the dirt and gets away. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Righty delivers. Late on that fastball.
Helpful.
Payoff pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Vladdy coming around third. He scores. It's 5-0. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder, James Outman. 2 outs. And another ball.
Down.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. 2-2 now. And they'll do it again. Comes the 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall around third. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And next for L.A., Darin Hoffman. The pitch. Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for San Diego, Triston Casas.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
1-2 now. And another ball. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's the catcher, Ethan Salas. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The Dodgers up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls one off. 2-2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one misses, and the count's full. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location, but those spinners can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Dylan Carlson. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Padres down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at Petco Park, top 6, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing. The pitch. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Josue
DePaula steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Inside, and it hit him.
Take him,
He
man.
had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
The batter.
So the lineup
The
flips
designated
over.
hitter.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
One away, runners at first and third. Here's some real power at the plate. Mookie Betts. Here's a 1-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one hops against the fence. Around third. Relay throw home. The tag out. But one run is in to score. New pitcher on now, Steven Matz.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And up next for Los Angeles, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And another ball. Betts at second with 2 down. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 2 down. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. The 2-1. Swings and chases a low one there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luis Patino up and throwing. That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Carlson makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. And now here is Ha-Sung Kim.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
The 2-2. Swings and misses. Now 1 away.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And here is Xander Bogaerts, hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. The wind of the pitch. Next offering is outside. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Nope.
And now 2 balls and a strike. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. His home and away splits there. And another ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Jordan Walker digs in now.
The left fielder, Jordan Walker.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Marte on second. Tatis at first. 2 out of the inning. Goes down looking. Padres leave a pair. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here in San Diego, top of inning number 7, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Adam Duvall.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. James Outman will hit next.
James.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Way
2 balls,
outside.
1
2
strike.
balls and a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2 the count.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So
Now
credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch.
Darin
Clearly he had him fooled.
Hoffman.
Left-hand hitter waits. In there at the knees. And a count 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the
Manny Machado
Padres.
up to the plate.
The third base.
It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first, Triston Casas, the next to hit. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1.
Out.
On to Freddie. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts snags it, and the inning is over. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the eighth, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Rushing.
Dalton Rushing.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Steven Wilson preparing to come on if needed. Moorhome also getting ready. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Bounced out to short. Kim throws to first in time, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Josue DePaula. The lefty fires. A little bit low. And a base hit right there. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Here comes a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one missing low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. At the belt and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Mookie now.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And a pitch. Ripped on a line to center. Carlson makes a nice running catch. One left for LA, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Brusdar Graterol.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading up.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
The Padres with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Moved that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kim over at first with one away. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. In the air, right field, Duvall on his way in. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Man at first, Ketel Marte up to the plate. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the second game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So 2 on with 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. now at the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Padres leave a pair. Not going their way. It's 7-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Wilson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And the right-hander deals. Now it's 3-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
And it's fouled away. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And another ball. James Outman to bat next. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on base. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Padres nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Evan Phillips.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. You still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Lifted in the air, right field. Duvall pulls it down, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Padres.
So it's their last chance in this one. Triston Casas, the next up for the Padres. Into left center for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher. Comebacker to the mound. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
This team has won the series with the win in this game today, so you got your eye on a sweep. It's not going to be easy to do. When you're on the road, a home team is always fighting to keep themselves alive. So got to come out, execute, play really good baseball tomorrow to complete this sweep.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Padres, no runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park, a sellout. 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.